What's going on, family? Thank you guys for coming back, checking out another vlog. So it's been a full week since my last video, and so far I'm doing good. It's not a month hiatus like last time. So I had a couple Q&A questions come in. If you guys follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you saw that I started to throw out some photos and videos of the Blizzard Pics panels. And we started using those, and I'm digging them. I'm really digging them. I've gotten a couple questions about them. I kind of want to talk about, and we've made a decision on the circle truss that I'm going to update you guys on. So diving right into it, one of the most common things was in relation to the truss. So we ended up going with the 32 foot circle, and there's a reason why, other than it's the biggest one that they sell. So Global Truss pretty much is all, they deal with a lot of their stuff, pretty much all their stuff in meters. So the 32 foot circle works out to be 10 meters. And the way that our inventory of trussing is, with our 6.5s and our 8.2 foot sticks, they come out to be, I think the 8.2 is 2.5 meters, and the 6s or 6.5s are 2 meters. So it worked out really well, so we could be able to build a center structure inside that truss, and it just makes it kind of work easier for us to be able to form full designs. You know, with the 9 meter, we would have been into a kind of an issue with, you know, let's say we took the 8 foot sticks. You know, we're at 2.5, then we're at 5, and then I guess 2 6s would have got me to 9. But with just the amount of 8s and everything that we had, it kind of made sense in my mind to go with the 10 meter circle. So we got the 10 meter circle, and Mr. B. Klein commented on about transporting. And it is going to be a nightmare to transport these. I know it in advance. I know with our current 16 foot circle, it's a pain. Like, even in storage it sucks, because there's such massive curves. Like, they take up the entire 14 foot, our black trailer, down the entire side. And there's so much wasted real estate because of the curve, you know, below it. You really can't put anything on top of it. I mean, we generally throw our disco ball on top of them most of the time, but you really can't stack anything. Like, it eats up so much real estate. And so the 16 foot circle's 4 curves. So the 32 foot is their 12 pieces, and I think they're 30 degree angles, I want to say. So I'm hoping that they're not, you know, I know they're going to be space hogs, but I'm hoping that we're able to at least stack 2 or 3 or 4 high. But, you know, in the comments, Klein's talking about, you know, having to use a box truck, and it's probably going to turn out that way. For the events with that bigger setup, we're going to have to use a box truck, and honestly, I would love to use both of our trailers and be good to go. But, I mean, just for a convenience factor and a time factor, and really just kind of making load-in as painless as possible, the box truck may be the way to go with the bigger curve setups. So we'll see. You know, I won't know. I found out when I placed the order that it sucks too, because I called Global, and when I was talking to them about ordering it, they had 9 meters coming in, and they had 1 10 meter left. And of course, when I placed the order, the 10 meter is gone. So one of you ordered my damn truss, and I'm mad about it. So I gotta wait 3 weeks for it to come in. No big deal, because we don't need it till late September, early October. So that's kind of the status on the truss. We had, I think it was Devin, asked about the Blizzard Pics and why I chose those over the ADJ Flash King battens. And the reason, there's a couple reasons. First off, I didn't even know about the ADJ Flash King battens when I ordered them. Actually, I take it back. I knew they were coming, but I didn't see enough out there on them, and I don't think they're even for sale right now, so I would have been stuck waiting. Upon looking at them, because the Europe ADJ site has them on their page, I don't like the long strip lights that have 2 brackets. It's always been kind of a either call it a pet peeve, call it whatever you want. It's more of a pain in the ass for us to mount them. I don't know if there's a bracket in the middle that you can mount on, but if you look at the design that we kind of did on our Instagram page with them, I don't think I could have done that design on a single stick of Truss because of the brackets being on the end. So the Blizzard Pixelicious, the bracket's in the center, but it's also, you can slide it, so you can adjust it to kind of fit to your current application. The one thing I have noticed, so Blizzard, and this is another thing, I don't know if the Flash King has this, but the Blizzard panels have interchangeable lenses. And it's kind of nice because you can get like a really nice frost, or you can get more of a transparent lens, and they just slide in and out. But I have noticed after setting them up, they rattle. And I can only imagine how much they're going to rattle with the Yorkvilles, especially with 4 Yorkvilles, whether they're right in front of the subs or in the air 20 feet, they are going to rattle. So I need to figure out some way to make it so these panels don't rattle. I don't know if there's a way we can put something behind the filter to put some more pressure on it so it doesn't rattle as much. But I mean, these things are noisy. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it other than possibly getting a video and posting it up on. That's what I'll do. Follow me on Instagram. Yeah, this is bad. I don't even know my Instagram user tag. I think it's John Caniford. But follow me on Instagram. I'll post the video up of the rattle that I'm referring to. Yeah, it's John Caniford. So follow me on Instagram, John Caniford, all one word. And I'll post a video of the rattle and give me your suggestions on how you think I can eliminate or reduce the amount of rattling I'm getting from them. And then another thing. So last Friday, I DJed at Old Town Sports Pub, and you know, guys, the turntables have been sitting over there, and you guys probably see more and more trash. Not really trash, but boxes of junk building up over top of them. And I haven't had time to just sit here and mix and just kind of just go over there and escape the world for a little bit and just mix and blend some music in and just kind of relax. That's my escape. And you know, I get to the point sometimes where I feel like I am the worst DJ in the world. And I feel like it's just the weight of the world's on me, and I'm not good at what I do, and I second guess myself on everything. And then occasionally you have the mixes, for me at least, and I have the sets where, you know, 15-20 minutes into the mix, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to be a great night, and I just get so much positivity. And I put together an amazing non-planned set for the pub, and I try to stay away from the songs I do week after week, and there's a bunch in there that I ended up using, so I kind of, you know, beat that whole idea. But I feel like, you know, week after week, by doing the same place, a lot of my stuff becomes predictable. Like, there's certain combinations I always do together. Like, you know, I use 4 Color Zach's his mix, not really his mix, but his thing he does with Dr. Dre in the next episode into No Sleep Till Brooklyn using a guitar riff. And, you know, I tend to always come out of Uptown Funk into Apache, and then from Apache into Get Up Off That Thing from James Brown, into Don't Stop Believin', into probably, you know, Whitney Houston remix of We Found Love. So there's certain, like, little combinations I always end up, you know, doing together. And so when I did this mix, I was, you know, I want to kind of stay away from my main crate that I use for the pub and just kind of pull some stuff again and go back to the basics of, you know, pulling music from just, you know, thinking about the music you want to play and pulling it at random versus, okay, I have these songs ready to go in these crates, and getting tunnel vision and staying only in that crate. So it turned out to be a really great set. It's kind of a little bit all over the place, but I really enjoyed it. The people there at the pub that night freaking loved it. It was a great night. And I posted it on Mixcloud, and of course I don't know my handle at Mixcloud. Actually, no, it's JJDJ Entertainment. But I'll post the links to the mixes below and take a listen. Let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear your feedback. Guys, thank you so much. And again, remember the one thing I like to make sure everybody knows: there's no dream out there. There's no dream that's too big to chase, guys. So keep doing what you love, and I'll see you guys in the next clip.